How is John Rawls's second principle of justice different from the utilitarian principle of maximizing happiness? In accordance with Rawls's idea of justice as fairness, he believes that people should be equal in terms of power and that certain principles apply to everyone. These principles may apply in the future, and liberty is a right of all. According to Rawls's second principle of justice, inequalities of the world are unnecessary and arbitrary, unless they work out for everyone's advantage. Inequalities that discriminate against certain individuals are unjust and should not be present. The two conditions that need to be satisfied for any inequalities to be deemed as justified are: the positions to which certain inequalities are attached must be open to all, and secondly, inequalities must benefit all, including those who are the least advantaged. So, for example, having a social safety net. Those who are well off may not require financial help from the government, whereas those who are the least advantaged may require things like subsidies or free housing in order to have a decent quality of life. This policy of having a social safety net is something that John Rawls would agree with. Utilitarianism is a type of consequentialist theory. According to this theory, one must perform only those kind of actions which lead to the happiness of the maximum number of people around one. This differs from Rawls's theory, as he prefers equality and same advantages for every individual rather than happiness just for the majority. As per Rawls, utilitarianism could lead to social instability and vulnerability in the society, as the minority would not be happy with the decisions made, leading to major disagreements. Rawls believes in everyone having rational and basic requirements for a good quality of life and contentment of all social groups. An example depicting the difference between Rawls's theory and utilitarianism is the difference between a secular and a non-secular state. In countries like USA and India, practicing any religion is permitted and the laws are not biased to favor any singular religion, whereas in countries like Saudi Arabia, laws are legislated and devised around a particular religion. Non-secular states hence provide contentment or happiness to the majority, abiding by the principles of utilitarianism. However, those following any other religion or the minority face different issues in such states, going against Rawls's theory. In secular countries, on the other hand, all citizens have an equal right to practice any religion, which leads to the happiness and equal allowance of faith for all. Another example would involve the following. Say about 15 people want to go for a trek and 5 people want to go swimming. According to utilitarianism, it would be perfectly fine if they decided to go for a trek, as the majority of them would be happy. However, according to Rawls's theory, it would be great if they would find a location where they can do both swimming and trekking, as everyone would be content.